That radio chick Cheryl Lee here. Welcome to the Still Rockin It podcast, where we'll have music, news, reviews and interviews with some of our favourite Australian musicians and artists. We have been so lucky to attend the Mundy Mundy Bash at Broken Hill with a lineup the likes of James Reyne, Jon Stevens, The Living End, Ian Moss, Daryl Braithwaite, Diesel, Tim Finn, Baby Animals, Vanessa Amorossi, Mark Seymour, Tex Perkins, Tim Rogers, Richard Clapton, Casey Barnes, Chocolate Starfish. Other amazing activities including the Nutbush World Record Attempt, raising funds and awareness for the Royal Flying Doctors Service, the Mad Max World Record Attempt, set in 2022, the record for the most Mad Max characters gathered in one place. The Big Blue Day, where we created a new world record and raised a lot of money for Beyond Blue, where we set the new world record for the largest human image of a country. And of course, the Mundy Mundy Run, also raising money for the Royal Flying Doctor Service, and absolutely hilarious. We were lucky enough to catch up with Australian country rock singer-songwriter Casey Barnes between his set and his racing to sign merch for his legion of fans. What an amazing career he has had. 8 studio albums, including his new one, Mayday. Check it out. He's won a couple of APRA awards, an ARIA Music Award, Country Music Awards, a couple of Golden Guitar Awards. On top of that, he's a super nice guy who we caught up in the artist's green room, so it's a little bit noisy, and had a great chat. You can see all the fun and photos on the Cheryl Lee Crabtree Facebook page, or go to Still Rockin It, that radio chick, on YouTube for some artist performance videos as well. To catch up on podcasts from other favourite artists, simply go to thatradiochick.com.au.
You're with Cheryl Lee, that radio chick, and we are at the Mundy Mundy Bash, and I'd like to introduce everybody to a man who probably needs no introduction out here in the country, Casey Barnes. Thanks for sitting down and having a chat with us today.
My pleasure. It's good to be here. This is going to be a pretty incredible day, I think.
Yes, a Tassie boy, so this is quite different, the weather here.
A little different, I've got to say. But I grew up in Tassie for the first half of my life. Now I live in Currumbin up on the Goldie, so I'm a little more accustomed to the warmer weather. But I must admit, I totally messed up because we just did the Big Red Bash a few weeks ago.
Yep.
And I thought, well, we're going out to the desert. I'm going to, take my shorts and my singlets and all that sort of stuff. And it was Arctic cold, absolutely frozen. So I've done the opposite here. I'm like, well, I better rug up because, Big Red Bash was pretty cold. And it's boiling, so I'm an absolute idiot. But no.
You weren't the only one, let me tell you. We've all done it.
Because you never know what you're going to get. But, look, it's great. I guess the weather is pretty perfect today.
Yeah. We just need a lot of sunscreen out there.
True.
Us punters.
True.
So, is this your first, second, third bash?
This is my first. We've wanted to play this festival, I reckon, for the last 10 years. It's one of those iconic Australian festivals that there's nothing else like it. So, it's been one of those ones where we're just so grateful to be part of it. Mark Krasowski and the whole team do such a great job. So we're stoked.
Well, I'm a Mundy Mundy virgin as well, so we're both first timers.
Look out.
Yeah, look out. So from 7th season of Idol in 2009 to ARIA Best Country Album a couple of years ago. Congratulations, that's a bit of a journey.
It sure is, yeah, man. If someone had told me that, even that as a kid, that I'd win an ARIA and Golden Guitars and that sort of thing, no way in the world I would have believed that was going to happen. But yeah, super grateful. It's been one of those, I guess, stories where you've just got to work at it, and I've been lucky enough to do it for over 20 years. And
overnight success after 20 years of hard work.
Absolutely, but yeah, very grateful. And now we get to play these big festivals like this one. We just came back from America, played the biggest festival in the world, or biggest country music festival in the world over there called Stagecoach, and that was 75,000. So there's 14,000 at next day, and that's massive.
My God.
This is 75,000. You get on stage, and as far as the eye can see, it's just people, and it was unbelievable. It was so good.
I just can't fathom that.
It's pretty special.
Were you nervous?
We were shitting our pants. Yes, we were. But it was great.
Yeah, I bet. So I was just wondering, Casey, is music in your DNA? Are you from a musical family?
Yeah, I am. Mum and Dad were both musical. My mum more in particular. I know she played guitar and piano and sang, and she used to. If we'd have like a family gathering, it'd always be get the guitar out and have a sing along, and I'd get paid 20 cents to get up and sing a song, and when I was 5 or whatever it was. But yeah, it had a lot to do with my family, and they had this incredible record collection of all sorts of different music, so I sort of got influenced everything from country through to pop and rock, and it's probably had a lot to do with influencing my own music now, I reckon.
Yes. Do you have any siblings? Are they musical?
I do, and it's pretty cool. Both of my daughters, 11 and 16, they have both gravitated to music. My wife's a singer as well, and my 16-year-old has finally got up enough courage to sing with me, and we actually posted something.
I saw that.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she's going to be a little superstar, I reckon.
So it definitely is in the family genetics, isn't it?
It's somewhere in there. It's definitely in there. But yeah, she's they're both really talented, so we'll see what happens.
Maybe they'll end up on the big stage with you.
Honestly, I reckon I'd cry if that happened. Like we, that song that we posted the other day, we've already had a bunch of fans say, get her up. Next weekend we play the Gympie Muster.
Yeah.
And if I could get her on stage, it would I reckon it'd make my year. So we'll see.
Baby steps. You could be like these other bands, Australian Barnes Dynasty, with the whole family.
Well, I've been mistaken as one of Jimmy's children many, many times. In fact, probably...
Actually, you do look a bit like David.
I'll take it. No, probably the funniest one was first big break I got in music, funnily enough, was thanks to Mark Krastowski, who's the guy who is largely to do with the Mundy Mundy Bash. And back in 2005... it was a lot to do with giving me my first big break opening for Bryan Adams. It was pretty funny.
He thought you were a Barnes.
Well, no, I think he got sick of me pestering him for getting a gig, but it was pretty cool because before we came out on stage, the crowd they didn't know who I was, they'd never seen me. And, the MCs come out on stage and said, ladies and gentlemen, we've got this new Australian talent, Casey Barnes. And my wife's in the crowd. There's a bunch of people all sitting around.
Crowd's gone wild.
And there's these girls in front of my wife, and they're like, "Oh, this is Casey Barnes. It's Jimmy Barnes' daughter. She's awesome. You wait, she's so good." And so, yeah, that was pretty funny. We had to break the ice to them after the first song that we weren't Jimmy Barnes'
Not
daughter.
actually related.
But anyway, yeah, that was pretty funny.
It wasn't long enough.
Exactly.
Oh, how are we going for time, Baz? Okay. So, you're obviously a country music lover, that's quite clear, but when you're alone, in your car, and you can listen to whatever you like, got any secret passions? What do you like to listen to?
Geez, if I'm in the car and I'm doing a road trip and I can just sing at the top of my lungs and know, but it doesn't matter if it's crap, I'll put on Toto, like Rosanna or Hold the Line or Africa, and I will just sing it, as loud as I can. But apart from that, I've really gravitated. There's this new pop artist, her name's Cheryl Lee. Mark my words, within the next 6-12 months, she's going to be the biggest pop star in the world. That's
you heard it first here.
Cheryl Lee. There it is.
So no secret like Tay-Tay or...
No, my daughter, both my daughters love Tay-Tay, yes. So we took her, Harry Styles. I reckon both my daughters love Harry Styles as well, so we got tickets, and we were really lucky when we were going through the gate. Somehow we got singled out by some of the staff, and they gave us front row tickets to go to Harry Styles. And so it was a pretty incredible experience, and I've got to say, he's a superstar, that guy.
We have 3 daughters,
yes.
So obviously I had to go to the One Direction concert.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I like him more than the girls do.
Oh, he's just got it. He's got this X factor about him that, doesn't happen every day. He's pretty special.
Yeah, not bad. So you are embarking on the Mayday album and tour, so we wish you all the best from here on the tour and with the album.
Yeah.
And I'll see you down the front.
Oh, thank you very much. We're stoked. New album's out. We're going to be heading all over the country touring, and But yeah, today's going to be really cool, so looking forward to it, and definitely see you soon.
Get onto the Googleometer and track down the tickets.
CaseyBarnes.com.au. No relation to Jimmy. In brackets.
Oh, so much. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thanks for having me.
We don't normally dress like this, but I can't take this look off now. Do enjoy the rest of the tour.
Absolutely. Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks again.
No worries. And we will be down the front. I'll be looking for
you. Won't recognise us.
You're with Cheryl Lee, that radio chick. Thank you so much for joining me on the Still Rockin It podcast. Hope to catch you again next time. Get out when you can, support Aussie music, and I'll see you down the front.